Okay, let us start. Dear colleagues, friends, guests, organizers, and participants of this conference. Today we start the first conference, international conference, titled Quantum Optics and Photonics 2021. We are continuing the series of the conference, which started from in 2015 under the title of Achievements of Future Prospects. It is a biannual conference, and during first three conferences, the title was Achievements and Future Prospects under the auspice of Photonics-LV. Now we a little bit changes the title, and now it names Quantum Optics and Photonics 2021. I am a chair of this conference. My name is Rashid Ganeev, and I am starting the conference with welcome words, and briefly will tell a few words prior to give to some my colleagues to say some additional words about this conference, about the topics of this conference. This conference provides different topics in quantum optics and photonics. The plenary sessions, which precede all sessions, other sessions, will provide us overview in the progress of quantum science and future challenges in photonics and laser spectroscopy. We also will have the chance to hear some results in different sessions related with advances in photonics, nonlinear optics, quantum processes in optics, spectroscopy, space sciences, practical aspects of photonics, and we also have two poster sessions. I wish to all our friends and participants of this conference very pleasant participation in this conference, in the work of this conference, and I hope that each of us will get interesting information which will be useful in their work in the field of optics, laser physics, and so on. Now, with completion of my welcome word, I would like to give word to Professor Arnolds Ubelis, please.
Good morning, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. I am really satisfied that we started this first conference. As you know, I have had a duty before to serve for this great community, Photonika-LV, from the very beginning. And it was a very hard task for me to come to such a result as we have now. Now I am personally very happy that now we have a strong leadership for future in the person of Rashid Ganeev. Thank you, Rashid, for agreement to come to Riga and to be strategic leader and to take leadership of our conference and our team as such, and also in some way to make some impact on national scale on photonics, quantum sciences, and possibly in space sciences as well. I am really happy that IGARS is also grown up as a strong leader, and therefore from this point my personal impressions is very satisfying, and I am really happy about all what's happening now. I also wish success to the conference. I am very sure that we are having great future working together, and the participants of the conference in some way are representing our strategic partnership for future cooperation, which always is needed in European research area, which is large scale worldwide known community of researchers, and we as a part of it. Once more, success to everybody and great presentations.
Thank you very much, Professor Arnolds Ubelis, for your nice words about the wishes to all participants on this conference. I would like to ask Professor Lorenzo Pavesi to say a few words on the conference, on our future collaboration, and about all the things related with the topics of this conference. Please, Lorenzo.
So thank you very much for the invitation, the opportunity. I'm very happy to share this morning and tomorrow and this afternoon, so this meeting with the my now friends in Latvia. I do think that we are in a very exciting time because we are on the dawn of a significant technological as well as a scientific transition where, or people say also revolution, where a new concept coming from the hard work of several scientists that have developed the quantum mechanics. So those new concepts, which apparently are strange, so we cannot really understand. So you remember that Einstein was calling the entanglement a spooky distance action. And so where all these concepts are now being traduced in new technologies, in new opportunities, in new technique for well-being. I think that in this revolution, in this transition, in this race to quantum technologies, each country in the world has to play its own role. And by these initiatives, the quantum optics and photonics meeting, as well as the ERA chair initiative by University of Latvia, I'm pretty sure that Latvia itself is taking this challenge. And by really enforcing the scientific community around this goal, Latvia itself can play a significant role. And this is very important for the country itself, for the progress of science, and also in order to give opportunities to young people to develop new entrepreneurial initiatives. So therefore, I'm really very happy to join this meeting, and I look forward to very exciting news about the research activity in Latvia and in collaborating groups. So I wish to all the participants a very fruitful meeting. Good work.
Thank you very much, Professor Lorenzo Pavesi, for your good words and wishes. I don't know whether Professor Sune Svanberg joined us.
Yes, he is here.
Yeah. Professor Sune Svanberg, could you please say a few words on the conference?
Dear friends, such a pleasure to participate in this conference on quantum optics and photonics arranged by the University of Latvia. I have followed the research in Riga for many years and impressed by the energy and determination with which the activities are being pursued. A number of the researchers from Riga have spent time in our laboratories in Sweden, and it was always a pleasure to host and collaborate with them in a very fruitful and efficient way. The work led to well over a dozen of joint publications. The platform Photonika-LV has developed very well under the strong leadership of Dr. Arnolds Ubelis, and is expanding its activities as becomes very evident by the achievements and the amount of activities and grants allocated. More recently, the ERA Chair project has been pursued under the strong leadership of Dr. Aigars Atvars, and I had the pleasure to help a bit in this process. We are very happy that Dr. Rashid Ganeev has been recruited to the post and initiated his activities with the newly formed team. Looking at the program of the conference, it seems really interested indeed, and we are very much looking forward to these 2 days. So congratulations to the organizers for getting all this together and getting us all in participating. The only problem is, of course, that we are all offline. Otherwise, it would be nice tonight to walk down the Skåne Jela down to the Aluseta and have a nice beer this evening in beautiful Riga. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Professor Sune Svanberg, for good, warm words. I hope that in the next 5th conference, we surely meet this street and meet this pub and enjoy all personally communication with each other. Thank you very much, dear guests and organizers. I would like to emphasize that Professor Sune Svanberg and Professor Lorenzo Pavesi took seriously our efforts to improve structural changes, make structural changes and improve quantum optics and photonics in the University of Latvia. Many thanks to them for that, and we hope for the fruitful collaboration during years to go, and I hope that we meet with each other personally and will collaborate in different fields of laser physics, optics, and any other fields of physics. Thank you very much, dear guests. I would like to make some short announcement about technical issues of this conference, because of, as you know, this is an unusual conference, but now all those unusual conferences becoming usual. Within almost 1.5 years, we have this pandemic situation and nobody knows how long it lasts. So we have to obey the rules of safety. And I do not intend to persuade you to wear the masks now. So let's be far from each other, but really we are close to each other. And some peculiarities of this online conference should be obeyed. And I would like to remind you what has been written in the website of this conference. First of all, this morning session consists of 2 plenary sessions. Then we have some break for lunch, and after that we have 2 sessions. First, advances in photonics, and session developments in nonlinear optics. And finally, we have plenary session 1. Next day, tomorrow, we start again at 9 o'clock, and we will hear a presentation in the nonlinear optics, then in quantum processes in optics. And afternoon session contains spectroscopy and space sciences and practical aspects of photonics. And we complete our conference with the poster session. I just remind to presenters that we have some limits in presentations because of we have a lot of applications. So we have 30 minutes for for a few invited guests. For other invited guests, we have 20 minutes. And for poster sessions, we have 10 minutes. And I hope that each of you will leave around a couple of minutes for discussions and so on. Obviously, it is another situation when discussion becoming more freely, and it's rather difficult to make such sort of discussions. But let us try and learn and learn and learn more in those difficult conditions. Again, thank you very much to everybody who joined us. And now we move further. So